Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I am Kimberly, the Bougie Boss Nurse. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Hope you like it. If you do, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And those of you that already subscribed to my channel, thank you for the support and welcome to the Bougie Boss gang, baby. As you can see, today's video from the title is going to be talking about what I did to prepare for my breast augmentation surgery and recovery. So let's get right into it. So before I do anything, I want to go ahead and say again that I am in no way, shape, form, or fashion promoting plastic surgery. This is just an informational video if you want to get breast augmentation surgery or thinking about it. Some tips that I did and research that I did to help me with my recovery and my procedure. So one of the first things that I purchased was this huge body pillow. Very plush. I'll come a little closer so you guys can see how plush it is. It's like a chair. And you just sit it either in your bed or on the couch wherever you're gonna sleep. I did have to put mine on my couch in a corner to prop myself up on it because my bed was too high for me to get into. If you have a high bed without steps, you can't use your arm muscles to push yourself up and down because you can damage your implant or cause pain to yourself. So this pillow actually came in very handy for me to have on my couch in a corner, and it propped me up, gave me great support. It's soft. It's also firm to a point where it gives you support, and just the softness of it was very comfortable for me. So I purchased that. The next thing I purchased was a neck pillow. Kind of coincides with the body pillow. So the neck pillow also helps you to, it goes on just like this, like a travel pillow. This one, very soft. And I purchased this to help me keep my head stabilized while in bed. I am a wild sleeper, as I was told. So I purchased this pillow as I was on the couch to keep me comfortable, to keep me from having crooks in my neck, and it came in very, very handy. Although right now I am a month and a few days post-op right now, I still use this pillow right now, even though I'm back into my bed, because it does help me to, not turn on my stomach and do things I'm not supposed to do and to hurt myself or make myself uncomfortable. So this is a good buy. Also, I would tell someone to purchase, when you go into your surgery, don't wear anything that's too tight or firm fitting on your body, because you don't want to do anything or wear anything that you have to lift your arms up too much because it's going to be uncomfortable. But anything that's going to be comfortable, like I already had these. I wore a blue one, but I have a lot of colors. This is my Savage Fenty. It's a onesie type thing. So you want to wear something that's easy to slip into, easy to zip, so you can just step into it and zip it up and down. So I would encourage you to buy something like that. Don't wear any tights or anything like that, or t-shirts. Either buy a onesie like this that I just showed, or wear a jacket you can put your arms into, a button up or a zip up type thing. So my procedure was on April 20th and my pre-op visit was on April 5th, which was my actual birthday. So these were a gift to myself for my birthday. But during the pre-op consultation, not the consultation, the initial, but the pre-op where you get your blood work done, the doctor also called in my prescriptions the exact same day. So I had my prescriptions in hand with me weeks before my procedure took place, which was good. So some things the doctor did prescribe for me. I have them in bags here, and I did this because of after the procedure. So I have them in bags here, and it's poured them out. As you all know from my other videos as well, that I did not take medications because I didn't have any pain. But just in case I did, I had the medications poured into the bag at the bottom with the tops off. Due to, you guys know how when you have these prescription medications, the top is on, you gotta press down and turn. That's also causing pressure to your implant and causes pain to your upper body area. So just pour them in the bag. So if I did have pain, need to take anything, I just open the bag, dig in, pop one, and I'll be good. But he gave me Norco, the 7s, Robaxin, and Promethazine, which is for nausea, Robaxin for muscle relaxer. I did not have to take those, which I was glad about, but they were called in for me prior to my procedure, which was a blessing because some people go to their surgery and the doctor doesn't give them their prescriptions until after the surgery? What if you're in pain? Like, I can only imagine that if someone did have pain, having to wait for their prescriptions to be filled. That's kind of like, no, dog, that ain't for me. Call it in before. So I was glad about that. And in addition to those medications, my doctor also recommended me purchasing Tylenol PM and Tylenol Extra Strength. Just because I told him that I was not a good person with taking pills. I don't do well with anesthesia. I know my body, I know me. I am not that pill girl. I cannot do it. I don't like to do it. Now, don't get me wrong. If I did have pain, I would have taken them. I wouldn't want to be Superwoman and cause myself any agony that I didn't have to be in. But I didn't have to take any of this stuff, so I'm just grateful. But I had them on hand if I needed them, because when you have any kind of surgery, they don't want you to take any type of aspirin in the process, because aspirin promotes bleeding. So you don't want to bleed out while you're recovering from surgery or while you're having surgery. I was also prescribed mupirocin, which is a prescription. It's an antibacterial ointment to help you not get MRSA. And I had to put this in my ears, nose, and in my belly button 5 days pre-procedure. Normally it's 3 days, but because I am a nurse and I work with the COVID patients during the pandemic on deployment, he did recommend that I use this 5 days pre-procedure versus 3 days pre-procedure. So I did that. Actually, when I had my pre-op appointment with the blood work, they did test for MRSA and I was negative. So to keep me negative, he did prescribe me mupirocin, which I did apply 5 days pre-procedure. And I guess it worked because I don't have MRSA. You know what I'm saying? Then pre-procedure, also they give you this chlorhexidine wash and chlorhexidine wipes. So with the chlorhexidine wash, you start this 3 days pre-procedure as well. You will soap your body up like you normally do with your regular soap, and you'll rinse off, come behind it with this, and then dry yourself off. And then on the day of the procedure, you'll use the wash that I just presented to you guys on the camera. You'll do that those 3 days. In the morning of the procedure, you'll also use the wash. Like I said, use it. Get out the shower, and you'll put these wipes neck down. Not in your private areas because it will burn. Now, when I use these wipes the morning of my procedure, y'all, I wiped off, and I was like, oh my God, all right here was burning like crazy. I also developed a scab on my clavicle here, and I'm like, what is this? This is burning. I do not want to be burning like this. So I was like, this procedure finna go all bad because these wipes are burning me. But I went to the procedure, to the surgical center. I checked in. When I checked in, it took me to the back, and I see 6 packs of them wipes sitting on the counter. I'm like, I know I ain't gonna use these wipes again. So I told the nurse, I was like, hey, this morning when I used the wipes, they burned me. Am I reacting to it? And his response was, well, everyone complains about burning with those wipes. Now, I'm a nurse, and I'm like, I ain't really never heard nobody too much complain about having no burning like this with these wipes. But whatever. So I used, they had the 6 packs then that morning, and they told you what area to wipe with what wipe. Did that. I was cool. I was fine. No big deal. This was very uncomfortable for me with the itching and the burning. But I made it through, and whatever. It is what it is. Now I'm a little dramatic, guys. So I also took with me, I already had this, my post-ops, because I am an asthmatic. I kept hearing horror stories saying that you're gonna have so much pressure on your chest. You're not gonna be able to breathe. Blah, blah, blah. This and that. Everyone has a different experience, but because I'm asthmatic, I wanted to make sure that I was good. So I brought that just in case. I put it on my finger to see my oxygen levels, which I didn't even use it, y'all, because I didn't have any pressure like that after my procedure. Honestly, after my procedure, I looked down and I was like, did I even have a procedure done? They look so small to me, but maybe I was loopy. I don't know, but I didn't have to use the pulse ox. I just brought that just in case because I'm extra as hell, and I wanted to be on the safe side, but whatever. And then when I got home, the first day I got back home after my procedure, my mommy and my sister came by. My sister got me these from her job, which were ice packs. My mom bought me one from her job. My sister bought me some from her job. And those are just to keep on your breasts for swelling and discomfort. I think I used those for the first 2 days and I didn't even use them anymore. But they did help for the first 2 days that I did use them. And the doctor told me, hey, ice is gonna be your best friend if you need them, so use them if you have to. So I would definitely either purchase some ice packs, because when I came out of the hospital, I left with their ice packs on, left them on for the whole first day and night. And the next day I used my mommy and my sister's ice packs that they purchased for me. Now, being dramatic again, my IS. So I've been having this for years because I am an asthmatic, and I think I got this one of the hospitals I worked at years ago. But this is an incentive spirometer. Has a hose on it. You blow into it, try to get the number as high as you can. Anytime you have a procedure, any type of surgery, you are at risk for developing pneumonia because of the trauma caused to your body, being cut open. Coughing and deep breathing is your best friend after surgery. Coughing and deep breathing is your best friend. So I used the IS, I coughed and deep breathe. I had no issues, no breathing issues, none of that, no blood clots, thank the Lord. So I would say if you don't have an IS or access to an IS, just do some coughing, deep breathing exercises while you're sitting on the couch about 10 times a day or every hour or whenever you remember, just do some coughing and deep breathing to prevent pneumonia from developing. I also purchased applesauce, jello, and soup. So I was advised that my first day pre-op not to eat anything solid. Just take it easy, drink water, stay hydrated. Things like applesauce, jello, and soup, just to make sure everything goes down smooth. Well, your girl, me, I got home and ate a pizza, and I was fine. So if you are having a reaction to anesthesia like nausea, just stick to those type things, applesauce, jello, soup. Don't do like me and eat pizza. But I did because I was fine. Now, as most of you know, when you have surgery, all the anesthesia and the narcotics that's prescribed to you can cause constipation. So my doctor instructed me to purchase Miralax. Yes, Miralax, a laxative. He instructed me to purchase this before my procedure and instructed me to take this 3 days pre-op, once a day, in any kind of beverage that I drink daily. Then post-procedure, he wanted me to do 3 times a day in any beverage that I wanted to drink, because it helps you to stay regular. And if I had to take any of the medications, it would keep me from being constipated. Now, I did do the 3 days before, I did do that, but post-op, I only did it the first day. And when I saw that I didn't need any pain medications, I stopped doing it because I'm already a regular person. I didn't need any help, and I didn't want to create a mess by continuing to take Miralax. But if you have a surgeon that encourages you to purchase Miralax or some type of stool softener or a laxative, just do what the man say or a woman say, because you do not want to be bloated and in pain while you're recovering, because that bloating and being constipated can cause you pain that you don't have to be in. So I would just take their advice and just do as they say. If you don't have to take the medications, then just stop taking the Miralax or the stool softener if need be. And the next thing I did purchase from Amazon was Arnica. And Arnica is a natural supplement, and it helps relieve bruising, swelling, and muscle soreness. I did take these for the first 2 days, I believe. If they help or not, I don't know, because I really didn't experience any pain. I did have a little muscle soreness, so I'm not sure if this actually helps. I only took it 2 days. I did swell, as you all can see in my vlog video. My breasts were sitting up very high. You can see the swelling, and you can also feel the fluid. Feel it. If you touched right here, it's gone now. But at that time, if you touch here, you can feel the fluid that they washed you out with moving through your breast. Like, it was weird, but it was cool. But all of that, I don't know if the Arnica helped or not. I just kept hearing it was a good thing to purchase, so I purchased it. Took it for 2 days and then stopped because I didn't have any issues. Another thing that I purchased from Amazon as well, Barf Bags. Yes, I purchased Barf Bags because like I said, I know my body, I know me. I know I don't do well with anesthesia. Now, I didn't have any complications with surgery, anything bad. The only thing that I did experience was when I came out of the procedure and they woke me up. Of course, you have to eat, drink, and pee before you are discharged. After I woke up, I was so loopy. I don't really remember everything, but I just know I threw up so much. They had to give me Zofran in my IV to make me stop throwing up because they gave me, I think it was a Sprite and some crackers. And when I ate that cracker, I remember saying, I'm gonna throw up. And I remember the nurse giving me a bag, which is, I use the hospital bags, which are these, not the one that I actually use, is the clean one. They gave me to take home with me. So they gave me one, but I also purchased my own just in case. They gave me this and I vomited in this bag so much. I don't know if the anesthesia irritated me, and then when I ate that cracker, it just didn't agree with me. But I had to use it, and they don't let you go home when you're vomiting. So they gave me the Zofran in my IV, which calmed it down. The lady wheeled me down, the nurse wheeled me down to the lobby. My boyfriend went and got the truck. My best friend was sitting on the side waiting. And as he pulled up to get me, y'all, I started vomiting again in the lobby. Everybody looking at me, which I didn't care. And the lady was like, the nurse was like, oh, we gotta take you back upstairs. And I'm like, I'm going home. I'm ready to go home. So they let me go home. I got into the truck. I remember at the start of the ride, like the first 30 minutes, I was so nauseous. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna make it. But I didn't throw up anymore once I left the hospital or the surgical center. I didn't throw up anymore. Then closer to home, back to H-Town, baby. Closer to home, I had no nausea. We stopped, we got some Wendy's fries, things to eat. I got a Perrier water and a ginger ale, and I was good. So after that, leaving the hospital, I had no more vomiting. But that was the only experience that was like, oh my God, what is going on with me? But I mean, it is what it is. I'm a nurse myself, so I know that anesthesia can make you feel very sick and sick to the stomach. So it is what it is. And before I go, that's everything that I purchased before my procedure. Also, one thing I was so concerned about was developing blood clots, because I had a friend that got her breast done and developed blood clots in her lungs. So that kind of prolonged me from getting mine, because I was going to get my breast done way before, but that freaked me out. Guys, whatever surgeon you go to, make sure they do blood work, because blood work can tell so much about your body, how you're going to recover, or if you are even a candidate for the procedure. My friend's doctor did not do blood work on her, and she developed blood clots. That's scary, so it made me not want to get it anymore. But after telling my surgeon that I was afraid, he assured me that I would be fine, because he also, pre-procedure, the morning of, he hung warm lactated ringers, which is a saline solution that they put into your IV, and it helps circulating your body with helping you not get blood clots. So whatever your concerns are, express them to your doctor and make sure you get blood work done, period. Like, don't let them tell you, oh, it's gonna be okay. Get the blood work done. It's better to be safe than sorry. So I want to tell you guys thank you once again for watching my videos. I hope you guys continue to support me. Let's grow my channel. Let's grow my followers. The more I grow, I'll be doing giveaways. Oh, and here's the girls. Woo-hoo. I am still healing. He did put 415 cc's in each breast, which shocked me, because he told me in the consult 3 something. But I'm so glad that he did 415. I love them so far. As you can see, my right is dropping faster than my left. My left is still sitting a little bit higher. They still have a long way to go before they settle into place and be completely healed. But I am loving them so far. And I'll come back in July and do a 3-month follow-up with you guys. As of right now, I am done until July with breast videos. Now we're going to get into some other things and more content. If you guys have a video you want me to do, drop them down in the comments below. I can get them done for you guys. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Thank you for supporting me. Bougie Boss Gang. If you're not a member of the gang already, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and you can join the community as well. Love you guys. See you in the next video.